and today I'm going to be talking a little bit more about questions that you've sent through for the Quiz Kath series. This is episode 2, and I wanted to just answer some of the questions that my readers have sent through. So the first one is from Samantha, and she wants to know, what do you do when you have some downtime? Well, there's not much downtime when you write a blog. I tend to spend quite a few nights of the week blogging at night time. But when I have some time, when I can take some time off, one of my favorite things to do is just to sit down and watch a nice TV series with my husband. So some of our favorites are Downton Abbey, Homeland, recently we've been watching Arrow. Yeah, so anything that's sort of got a bit of a drama aspect to it. I loved Brothers and Sisters when it was out, and one of my recent ones, which I don't watch with my husband because it's not his thing, but it's called The Midwife. So I love period dramas, I love things that teach me a little bit more about a particular time. So yeah, those are my favorites. There's obviously a whole lot more. I'd love to hear what your favorites are. So if you've got any recommended series, let me know, because it is definitely one of the ways that I like to unwind. The next question is, what nail polish colours can you recommend? And that comes from Julie. So I am a big nail polish addict. It's a bit of a problem. I've got a small selection of my nail polishes here today. So these are the products that I think every girl should have, the colours that I recommend. Starting with the very pale pink, that's quite a nice elegant colour to have in your wardrobe, well, your nail wardrobe I should say. Another colour that I think is quite useful is a nude, so this is a really lovely one from Michael Kors, it's called Hint, so that's a nice colour to have. Then working our way through the rainbow, I think another type of pink is a nice bright pink. This one's from Revlon. This is called Passionate Pink, and that's quite a nice fun colour for summer especially. Then if you are a pink fan like myself, you might like a cerise pink, a bright colour. This colour is called Watermelon, and it's by Essie, and it's a really lovely colour. It's sort of like pinky coral, dark pinky coral. It's a great colour. Then moving up the colours chart, at the moment coral is a very key colour, so like coral orange. I was at the beach recently with about 5 friends, and we all had our toenails painted coral, so it clearly is the right colour for the season. Then you do need to have a red. This one is by Estee Lauder. You do need to have a red colour in your wardrobe. It's a really fun colour. I think people are sometimes scared about using red nail polish, thinking it might look tacky, but it really doesn't. If you're scared of using colour, then rather use the nudes and the light baby pinks on your fingernails, and use the bright colours on your toenails. I think that's a really fun way of bringing some colour into your wardrobe. And then other colours that I love are this colour, which is called Turquoise and Chaos, which is by Essie. I love this colour. It's such a beautiful colour. For summer, it's a great option. And then another sort of vampy plum colour is a really good one to have. I think this one is called Bold Sangria, and it's a really fun darker purple, and that's a really nice colour for winter. So I would recommend that as well. So those are all the nail polish colours that I would recommend as the starting point. You can have plenty other colours, yeah, because we all know that like there are so many tones of pinks and so many tones of corals, and yeah, you need to have one for everyone. I understand. Okay, and then the last question I had was from, oh, I didn't write down her name. Sorry, I don't know who this one's from. But the question was, how do you monitor your kids' use of technology? And I think that's a really key question at the moment. It's something that I'm starting to realize I need to pay a bit more attention to. My kids are aged 7 and 3, and I'm lucky in that they are fairly compliant in terms of the rules at the moment. I think that might change as they get older. So we have got a few technology rules. One of the things is I'm trying to avoid using TV, computers, iPads during the week if I can. It's not always easy, but definitely never before school, definitely never before homework. I try and avoid those things. Those are rewards, and the rewards come after you've done the things that you have to do. So if we do use TV, generally I let them only watch like a DVD that I've already approved of, because they do get affected by the scary parts. Even the 7-year-old will wake up at night if he's watched a scary movie. So I make sure that we don't have that, because we don't want broken nights, no one does. So yeah, we try and monitor the movies. In the beginning I always did just the animated movies. Now we've kind of moved on with the 7-year-old to more kind of family movies where there's real live action people, which he's really enjoying, but you do have to be careful. Like I chose to show him a movie and it hasn't left his thoughts. I think it was called Soul Surfer and it was about a shark attack on a girl, and he's like paranoid about sharks in the sea at the moment, and it was about 6 months ago that I showed him. So just be careful about what you show. Then when it comes to the iPad, I've only got one iPad and I've got 2 children, it's a bit awkward. So we have rules about who's using it when, 20-minute slots at a time, no longer. I know some people obviously allow a little bit longer, and that's fine, but for me I've realized that it needs to be a controlled thing. So we try and do iPad sessions at like 20 minutes each, and the other big rule is when the one person is on the iPad, the other person is not allowed to be leaning over and getting involved and causing problems, because that just leads to fights straight away. So we try and avoid that. Yeah, and then when it comes to computers, we recently started allowing our older child to use a computer, a laptop. We made sure that we had some software installed called K9, which is a family-friendly software that blanks out any dodgy websites, so they won't have the access to those when they do a Google search. And it is a good thing, they need to be using it. The other day he had a project and we wanted to find out about Dr. Seuss's book or something, so he got out the laptop and he typed into Google. And I was like, what? How did you know how to do this? But they do, they know a lot more than we realize. So we do have to allow them access. And I think just having some boundaries in place is really important. Anyway, so those are my technology rules in our home. But if you've got any that you've installed in your home, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what other families do in this area. And thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel below. See you next time.